Hey everyone, Times Rhymes here. We're back, and do I look a little different? Do I look a little different? Yeah, I'm a level 22, but I promise you, I assure you that I did not advance in the story at all. I think we have a moon mission to do, and I haven't done that yet, so I've just been grinding away in the Crucible, you know what I mean? So I think, a level 4 or 5 when we last left off, I can't remember. I usually record these like at 2 hours at a time when I'm doing like a story of a game. So yeah, it provides a couple days worth of content, and then afterwards, you know, one thing I am envious of popular YouTubers who can do this for a living, and I am envious of one aspect. They can record as much as they want and then not do it, you know, and then edit for as long as they want, right? Me, I have responsibilities. I have work. So yeah, but so work has been getting in the way of kind of recording and stuff. But we have the Dark Beyond to do, so, you know, I'm going to do level 20, 24. I think I'm going to do 20 here. 20 hard. Because I'm a wuss. So, yeah, let's try this. I don't know how hard it's going to be. But it says hard, so it might provide a little bit of a challenge. Let's get to it. Now,
we gave up the moon to keep the hive away from Earth. We hope that would be enough for them. I used to look up here at night and wonder what the hive were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried.
okay. Now,
The Guardian came here, searching for a way into the Hive Fortress, but he just disappeared. Let's pick up his trail. His last known coordinates are up ahead.
okay, now that the Dink is done talking, I have to point this out. Bungie, the moon is 238,900 miles away from Earth. Excuse me. It is not that close to Earth. What is this? This is the future. What is this? When the dinosaurs roamed, the moon is not that close. That is one gripe I have with this game. I'm sorry, but I'm just really interested in space myself. So, yeah. And the moon is drifting further away, so the fact that it's... I think it's just more so to provide an aesthetically...
Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown fallen house.
I think it's just more to provide an aesthetically pleasing skybox for the game, to have the moon and the Earth close together, but it's not that close. Come on. We all live on this planet. At least, I think some of us do. Okay.
Some of this equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
I never know when this ghost is gonna talk, so I'm always interrupting him, damn it. So how have you all been, you know?
Alright. He was looking for the remains of an old colony base. Not too far. Maybe he's still there.
You know, I had some time to ponder over my first session. My first session of Destiny lasted about 2 hours.
We're being hunted.
Quit talking. Okay. Lasted about 2 hours. And all those videos that came before this one. And, I've had some time to get over my initial lust for Destiny. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to provide an honest review, but my opinion has changed on the game, you know, because I've noticed it in the first few missions. I'm just going to touch on it briefly here. You got that guy. Okay, cool. This Dread here. There we are. But, oh geez, there's more. They pop up on your radar when you don't see them. This radar system takes some getting used to, especially after playing Halo all these years. But anyway, what was I saying? I'll give a little bit more in-depth perspective at the end of the game whenever we reach that, but I think Destiny suffers from repetitiveness and the sort of I want to say, well, the world is not unimaginative, but the stories thus far, like, there's hardly any story, at least from what I can see, and I haven't gotten far into the game yet, so I wouldn't know if it picks up later. But so far, from all the cutscenes we've seen so far, like, we've spoken to the speaker, and yada yada. I think we saw that one, or what is it? But from all these cutscenes we've seen thus far, and cutscenes or cinematics, if you will, I like saying cinematics better, are supposed to draw you into the story, right? I'm not interested thus far, but hopefully it picks up. Alright, got that guy. Let's go. Kill, what, where game? Tell me where. I'm probably gonna be constantly doing that too, just to see. You know, I had the same initial lust, speaking of, or I don't know if lust is the right word, but the initial, I don't know, delusion of just being wrapped and entrenched in the world with Halo 4, you know? When Halo 4 first came out, I was in awe, and you can go watch my Halo 4 playthrough, and the first few moments of the first few levels, I'm like, wow. But then, over time, Halo 4 became, and I'm not to disparage and talk bad about 343, because I know they worked hard on that game, and it's like their baby. It's like your macaroni project, you know, when you made it as a kid, and you were proud of it. Halo 4 is a large-scale macaroni project. But over time, Halo 4 grew to be boring, and it didn't feel like Halo to me. Oh geez, that's my phone. I don't know if you can hear that in the video, but that scared me, dying on me, if you will. At least, actually, that's not even my phone. That's just like a spare phone I have that I use for an alarm. It doesn't have a SIM card in it or anything. I'm sorry if I'm talking your ear off, but there's not much going on other than getting... Ow! These guys. So, yeah. I almost died there. That would have been bad. Well, I guess not really, because this is not a darkness zone. Alright, get this eyeball. Get that eyeball. I'm calling it an eyeball. That's just what it is to me. If you have a problem, I'm sorry. You want to fight about it? Nah, we're good. What else? And then there's not a lot of talking here, so I don't know. I'm just trying to fill it out. But I know there's some people I see some playthroughs of I get like an itch to watch a certain game, like maybe Donkey Kong 64, and I find some small obscure channel who actually plays the game well, but they have like little to no commentary on it, and they're like, and then people are like, oh, this is so refreshing, a channel that has no commentary. And I'm trying to find a balance, you know? Should I talk a lot? Should I not? Now, I agree, my prior playthroughs, like my Halo playthroughs, I'm not ashamed of those, because those are fun playthroughs to do. But I agree that I could cut down on the cussing when I get frustrated. You know? Not because I'm against cussing or anything, but this guy's taking a lot, and he's regenerating his health, or regenerating, excuse me, what am I saying? But yeah, it's just because it's a lot of noise, you know, and a lot of people don't necessarily like cussing, I guess. So if they want to watch my stuff, but they don't want to hear my cussing, okay, cool. I can adapt. I mean, I can't guarantee that I will never cuss, because it's part of my language, you know, or it's part of my how I speak, but yeah, part of my language. What am I saying? Do I speak my own language? Times Ryan-ian, whatever you would want to call it. Oh man, might as well not waste your ammos on these drags, or yeah. Ow! I just had a little pain in my toe.
Grab your Sparrow now. We're linked. The colony base he was looking for should be on the other side of the ridge.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I never noticed that before. When you take out your ghost while he's talking, the voice becomes more like an out-of-body experience instead of like stuck in your helmet. By the way, where does your ghost stay? Like, because it's obviously a physical matter when he's floating around, but does he just dematerialize and stay in your butt or something? Like, or do you just pull it out of your hand? I don't know. Like, I don't get that. Someone explain that to me. Learn me that. Alright. Anchor of Light.
This is where he was headed.
Oh, hey. Oh, level 6 drag. You know, I don't think I need to fight these guys, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, hey, I just noticed that guy. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna go say what's up. Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess I gotta. I guess he's in that direction. You know, and that's a cool thing. That you can he might be doing a patrol mission right now. I have no idea. Or maybe he's doing a story. I have no idea how that works. Could I be doing my story while someone else chose to do like a patrol or a strike or something? So while I'm doing my story, someone else is doing a patrol or strike. Is that possible? Or because I chose to do a story, are they doing a story mission too? I have no idea how Bungie's seamless integration works for this game, or seamless drop in, drop out sort of feature.
Looks like he set up camp here. Let's see what he left behind.
Hey, buddy.
His notes. They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death trap. We've got trouble brewing.
Well, that guy didn't want to wave back, so I'm kind of sad. Temple of Crota, okay. Now where? Over here? Okay, we're gonna leave that guy to do his own thing. What? What? No! Okay, that sucked. But, yeah. We are back. Let's try to make sure not to do that again. Yeah. I think I almost did it again. I was about to boost right there.
Ground here is hollowed out for miles. Who knows what's happening under your feet?
The Dinklage does not know. What else was I gonna say?
I think we found the temple.
And then again,
Ahead. Guardian down.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched, or I've seen this on the previews, so I'm gonna shut up here. I know a cutscene plays here. So, yeah. Whenever it activates, and then I'll get to my point about the Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
There's nothing left.
Not even the light. Where's this goose? We may want to move back. We've woken the hive.
Okay. Apparently we've woken the hive, and that mysterious lady was all like, oh, I'm mysterious. I'm gonna stand here and look over you because I'm mysterious, and I'm just, you don't understand me because I'm so mysterious. But anyways, I was talking about Peter Dinklage. I'll be honest, I haven't watched many, I know of him because everybody's all up Game of Thrones. I don't know, what do you say? Everybody's all up in Game of Thrones grill, you know, like, oh, everybody watches Game of Thrones. I don't. I haven't watched many of Peter Dinklage's stuff. I've watched Death at a Funeral, both the original and the crappy I think Chris Rock one. I don't remember who was in it. But he was in both of them, the original and the remake, which was only like a couple years apart or something, which is weird. But the American version. And, Yeah, and then I've also seen I've seen a few other of his things, you know. But from what I can tell, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I've seen one episode of it, like first episode of the first season, and I got bored. Sorry, but so far from what I can tell in this game, obviously he's a busy guy, so he couldn't re-record any lines. But it's sort of like they just masked his kind of lackluster performance. Like, I'm not trying to say that he's a bad actor or anything, you know, but it's clear from at least my ears that it kind of sounds like he, I don't know, was just reading a script, you know. And it's hard for me because you can go back and watch some of my machinimas, like I think Dementia was my attempt at a serious machinima. And I can do better at that. I'm trying to get better at giving a performance, you know. And I'm more of a serious guy, by the way, so I might try and attempt another serious machinima. But if you go watch Dementia,
Up the dying light of a ghost inside.
if you go watch Dementia on my channel, my machinima, I think you can find it by searching Dementia Times Rhymes. It sounds like I'm reading a script. So I know how hard it is when you have a script in front of you. Because I did have a script, I wrote my lines there, and it was just a simple short. But it's clear that they just masked his performance with these audio effects to make him sound more robotic and AI. Because if you remember the alpha, it was just his plain voice. There wasn't any effects on his voice. So, and I don't know how he is in Game of Thrones, but I'm sure he's a better live performance actor than he is a voice actor. You know what I mean? Voice acting is tough, so, but I'm not hating on Peter Dinklage. He seems like a cool guy, so yeah, that's that.
The ghost is dead, but I can still read some of its memories. The Hive are raising an army here, preparing to invade Earth. We need to stop them.
I'm wondering where this wizard came from. It's probably from the moon. Oh man, dancing. We're a dancing machine. Man, the mission end takes a long time. Alrighty. You got that, whatever that reward was.